Today we're in the north of England. We're coming to you from Consett, and as anyone who knows the caravan and motorhome industry knows, Consett is the home of Elddis. Used to be Xplore, now Elddis, and they're doing really rather well. The caravan we're sitting in is Britain's smallest, lightest production caravan. This is actually their pre-production prototype. It was built about 3 days ago, and we're the first people to have the privilege of having a look at it. It's the Elddis Xplore 302. It's small, it's cute, and you can tow it with a Corsa or a Polo. We asked Elddis Commercial Director Chris Whittam to tell us about it.
What you see here to my right is the newest Elddis product. We have an Xplore 302. It's actually going to be the smallest caravan built in Britain and comes in at an incredibly light 950 kilos, so it can be towed with a very, very small car. Quite revolutionary. We do make some quite small caravans already, Chris, but this particular one takes us into the sort of sub-1,000 kilo market, which is an area where clearly at the moment we can't tap into. It gives us the option to tow with very, very small cars: Fiat Punto 1.3, Volkswagen Polo 1.4, Peugeot 207. So it's actually opening up caravanning to people who don't have to then go and change the car to be able to tow a touring caravan.
Who would you see as buying this?
Well, I think the market for it could be quite varied. I mean, new entrants to the market, couples, clearly it's a very small caravan, so it's only obviously designed for two people. But I think it's as a starter price of $9,999. It's obviously a very inexpensive product compared with some other caravans. So it will attract new entrants to the market, but also perhaps people who've retired and are looking for a smaller caravan. Don't want to tow a large one. Maybe the family's grown up and they just want a small caravan that allows them access to all areas, if you like. So it's a very accessible product, and we think it'll take us into new markets that we're not currently in. It's a little bit of a TARDIS. It's got an enormous amount of room for a caravan that looks very, very small on the outside. So we're really, really pleased with it.
The Elddis 302 really is a baby caravan, but once you're inside, it really doesn't feel as small as it looks from the outside. It's got 2 berths. Actually, you can use the L-shaped layout as 2 berths if you're happy to sleep toe to toe, toes here in the corner, or it makes a really nice size, full width of the caravan double bed. The bed making arrangement is simple. Just a pull out and the base is complete. You do have 2 or 3 cushion pieces left over, but you can easily find a home for them. You also have a single seat left at the end of the side sofa, so whoever gets up to make the morning tea still has somewhere comfy to sit, waiting for the kettle to boil. Despite the 302's small size, there's still plenty of storage space. Good overhead locker space and a really large wardrobe, which provides secure stowage for the freestanding table too. The sofas certainly provide plenty of lounging space for 2, and there'd be no problem seating 4 for a meal. It doesn't feel cramped with the table up. When you sit in this corner of the caravan, you've got a really quite nice open feeling around the rest of the space. You can see right up to the open kitchen. The bathroom is in the far corner, and there's a nice unit here that holds the wardrobe, the fridge, and gives you space for a little TV table. One of the things that may strike people who move to this kind of caravan from a larger one is a reduction in internal space, but they seem to have made as much good use of the space as they can. So under this front end bunk, you've got a good sized drawer. You can't put things underneath it because that's where the heating goes. You have got an open space here, which is quite useful. The side bunk gives you quite a lot more space. Under here there's a good amount of space, although at the moment this bed base doesn't actually rise up. This bed base does, however, and there's space for a duvet or two and your pillows, so you've got space to stack your bedding and other bulky items. The bathroom is excellent, smart and well fitted out with a fixed wash basin and shower. Again, it's surprisingly spacious, and I really was very impressed with how roomy it all feels. The end kitchen has a 3-burner hob and a good-sized sink. The combined grill and oven is fitted just below the hob. There's tons of kitchen locker space, a good-sized cupboard under the oven, good overhead lockers and a massive cupboard under the sink. And the fridge fits under the wardrobe. Have you spotted what's missing yet? Yes, there's no internal heater taking up valuable space. Instead, Elddis have installed a Whale gas and electric space heater located under the floor, which supplies ducted hot air into the body. It works a treat, even in a freezing out building in December with the doors open. So this is our first look and your first look at the Elddis Xplore 302. I think it's a really nice little van, but one of the things we mustn't forget is that this is a pre-production prototype. It's actually been off the line for about 2 days, that's all, and they haven't quite finished all the bits and pieces. One thing that will be a change will be that it'll have a new side locker entrance into the bathroom. That will be alongside the loo opening, and that will enable you to put wet boots, oilskins and stuff into the bathroom so that they drain safely without getting the inside of the Caravan wet. Other things that they might consider might be looking at the lighting, might be looking perhaps at the power points. One of the things you might like to think about doing is actually giving us your views and opinions. If your views small 2-berth caravans, or if you're thinking about moving to a small 2-berth caravan, what particular things would you like to see? How many power points would you like to see? What kind of lighting would you like? And what kind of layout do you think is best for a small caravan? Let us know on the Caravan Channel forum. We'll be keen to see what you say, and I know that Elddis themselves will be looking to see what people come up with. There you have it. 950 kilograms, £9,999 in money, 2-berth, surprisingly roomy and comfortable. You'll be able to see it for yourself at the NEC in February.